Hello friends. Can you identify the adverb and adverb clause in the given sentence? If you work hard, you will get very good grades. Here, the word very is an adverb as it is describing adjective good. While the group of words if you work hard is an adverb clause as it is describing the verb get. Do you want to learn the ABC of adverb clauses? Then, in this video, we will learn all about adverb clauses. First, we will learn what are adverb clauses. Then, we will understand how to identify an adverb clause in a sentence. And finally, we will learn its different types with lots of examples and exercise. So, let's get started. What is an adverb clause? An adverb clause is made of two words, adverb plus clause. Now, what is an adverb? An adverb is a word that describes or tells us more about a verb, adjective, or another adverb in the sentence. For example, the bowl is moving slowly. Here, the word slowly is describing the verb moving. So, it's an adverb. And what is a clause? A clause is a group of words that has a subject and verb agreement and has a meaning of its own. It is mainly divided into two types. Number one, independent or principal clause. For example, you will get very good grades. And number two, dependent clause. For example, if you work hard, you will get very good grades. Here, if you work hard is an example of a dependent clause. And the entire group of words, if you work hard, is describing verb get, which means it is acting as an adverb in the sentence. So, it's an adverb clause. So, an adverb clause is a clause that acts as an adverb in the sentence. Now, let's learn how to identify an adverb clause, or sometimes also referred as adverbial clause, in a sentence. There are two steps involved in this process. Step 1. Adverb clause generally starts with subordinating conjunctions before, after, till, until, when, whenever, since, while, where, wherever, whence, because, as, so that, in order to, if, unless, in case, though, although, even though, as if, as, like, as, so as, or then. Step 2. It answers when an action occurred, where an action occurred, why an action occurred, or how an action occurred. Let's look into an example to understand these steps. The guest had left before I reached home. The first step is to identify the conjunction. Here, before is used as a subordinating conjunction, and the entire group of words before I reached home is a dependent clause as it has a subject and verb and a meaning of its own. Now, with step 2, we can confirm if it's an adverb clause or not. When did the guest leave? Before I reached home. As the entire group of words is describing when an action happened, it's an adverb clause. We saw that an adverb clause generally describes four things about the action, and depending on that, it is classified into four types. If the adverb clause describes when an action happened, then it's an adverb clause of time. If the adverb clause describes where an action happened, then it's an adverb clause of place. If the adverb clause describes why an action happened, then it's an adverb clause of cause or reason. If the adverb clause describes how an action happened, then it's an adverb clause of manner. Please note that instead of action or verb, adverb clause can also describe adjective and other adverbs. Now, let me give you examples of each of them. Number 1, adverb clause of time. The common subordinating conjunctions of adverb clause of time are before, after, when, until, soon, once, while, as soon as, whenever, by the time. Let's look into examples of them. You can watch TV after you finish your homework. Here, after you finish your homework is describing when can you watch TV. So, it's an adverb clause of time. Some more examples of adverb clause of time are: as soon as he heard the news, he called me. Here, as soon as he heard the news is an adverb clause of time. She came to the party before it was over. Here, before it was over is an adverb clause of time. Also, from the examples, you would have noticed that generally if the sentence starts with an adverb clause, then we put the comma, else we avoid it. Let's look into the next type of adverb clause, adverb clause of place. The common subordinating conjunctions are wherever, where, anywhere. Let's look into examples of them. He followed me where I went. Here, the adverb clause where I went is describing where he followed me. As it is showing place, it's an adverb clause of place. Some more examples of adverb clause of place are: they can stay wherever they like. Here, wherever they like is an adverb clause of place. We can go anywhere you like. Here, anywhere you like is an adverb clause of place. Let's look into the next type of adverb clause, adverb clause of reason. The common subordinating conjunctions are because, as, since, so, in order that, now that. Let's look into examples of them. As the cat was near, the mouse was scared. Here, the adverb clause as the cat was near is describing why the mouse was scared. So, it's an adverb clause of reason. Let's look into some more examples of them. The teacher punished the boy because he did not complete his homework. Here, because he did not complete his homework is an adverb clause of reason. He left the job as he was not happy with his work. Here, as he was not happy with his work is an adverb clause of reason. Let's look into the next type of adverb clause, adverb clause of manner. The common subordinating conjunction are as if, as, like. Let's look into examples of them. He walks as if he were a king. Here, the adverb clause as if he were a king is describing how he walks or the manner in which he walks. So, it's an adverb clause of manner. Some more examples of adverb clause of manner are: you should complete this work as you are told. Here, as you are told is an adverb clause of manner. They celebrated their 50th anniversary as if they were a newly married couple. Here, as if they were a newly married couple is an adverb clause of manner. So, we looked into 4 types of adverb clause based on their usage in the sentence. There are total 9 types of adverb clause. In the upcoming video, I will discuss all of them. Now, let me give you some exercise. In this exercise, you need to identify whether it's an adverb clause of time, place, reason or manner. The sentences are: as the teacher was on holiday, the students enjoyed it. I was at the office when you reached my home. I followed him where he went. She talks as if she is a Miss Universe. Pause the video, solve the exercise and message the answers in the comment. I will be waiting for it. I hope you would have given the correct answers. To watch the correct answers, please check the description of the video. Let's quickly revise what we learned in this lesson. First, we understood what is an adverb clause. An adverb clause is made of 2 words, adverb plus clause, and acts as an adverb in the sentence. Then we looked into 2-step formula to identify an adverb clause in a sentence. The steps are: number 1, adverb clause generally starts with below subordinating conjunctions. And step 2, it answers when an action occurred, why an action occurred, where an action occurred, or how an action occurred in form of a clause. Next, we looked into 4 types of adverb clauses based on the way they describe an action or event in the sentence. Number 1, adverb clause of time. Number 2, adverb clause of place. Number 3, adverb clause of cause or reason. And number 4, adverb clause of manner. Finally, I gave you an exercise whose answers you will be giving me in the comments. That's all in this video. Thanks a lot for watching. Links to all the videos related to this topic and the previous clauses like noun clause and adjective clause is given in the description. Like, share, comment and subscribe in case you found the video helpful. All the best for your upcoming exams. We will meet in the next video. Till then, goodbye.